Hi, this is Peter Emanuel from WLCart. I want to talk to you today about the WLCart white label solution. So the first question is, what can traditional shopping carts do that WLCart cannot? And the answer is nothing. WLCart is a full-featured e-commerce system. So a better question is, what can WLCart do that a traditional shopping cart cannot? And the answer to that is a lot. So I will take some time to show you some of the WLCart features. Okay, I will start with the supplier side shopping cart. This is the shopping cart that WLCart builds for the supplier. It holds all the supplier's products. And if the supplier wants to sell products to their customers from this site, they can. And even though it is the central mechanism for the entire online network, it is also a standalone store. Let's look at some of the tools inside the supplier system. I'm going to start with the WLCart price calculator, a tool we developed for suppliers whose products depend on materials with fluctuating pricing. For example, let's say today the price of silver is $1.3 per gram, but tomorrow it will change to 1.4. Okay, I will update it. I will change the value from 1.3 to 1.4, and I will press update. That will update the price of silver to 1.4. Let me bring your attention down here to what we call the formula. This is an example of a formula that will calculate the price of a product. It will take the weight of the product, that's the letter W here, and it will multiply it times the price of silver per gram. Now that's the price that we set up here. And then it will multiply it by another factor of 1.5. So next time, if the price of silver changes, the supplier can recalculate a large number of products using one of these formulas. Okay, down here, let me scroll down here. Down here we have categories, and I'm going to click into one of those categories. And now I'm in a subcategory, and we have categories beneath that, so I can keep clicking down. So I'm drilling down into subcategories. A nice feature of this is we can change the formula for every category. So if I want a different formula for all the products in this category, I can simply change it here. You see, every category can have a unique formula, or they can share formulas in common. Regardless, next time you calculate, the price of the products in those categories will be calculated based on the formula that you set and the values that you set. Imagine, you can do your whole catalog with just a few clicks. Moving on to other features within the supplier side website, I will talk about how to synchronize the products in this website with a network of online stores. This will not take long. It's really simple. A supplier can add missing products to the network. So if they have products that they added to their website, they can push all those products to the resellers automatically. They can also delete removed products. So if they remove some products from the website, they can go out across the network and remove them from the resellers network also. And finally, they can synchronize prices. So if they do recalculate all their prices, they can click this button and then perform, and the prices on the reseller side will also be recalculated. This is all really easy to do and very fast. This is a good time to start talking about the reseller side shopping cart. Now this shopping cart is independent but linked to the supplier side. WLCart system electronically feeds product information from the supplier site to the reseller network. And it also automatically forwards orders made on the reseller website to the supplier. I will explain to you the WLCart markup tool. Now this is for the reseller so they can create a margin and sell the products at a profit. The reseller will be doing a lot of work for the supplier, so this will be an easy way for the reseller to create the correct pricing for their store. Similar to the supplier's pricing tool, but designed for the reseller. It works like this. The first feature I will talk about is the ability for the reseller to set up group discounts. The reseller can organize customers into different customer groups. Now we consider the price for a customer that does not sign into the website as the guest price. This is the price that most customers will see. However, the reseller can create customer groups, and they can give each group a special discount. So, for example, if they create a group called Wholesale, any customer that signs into the website who is a member of the Wholesale group will see the price with a 10% discount compared to the guest price. As I continue to talk about the WLCart markup tool, I will be referring to the guest price. So remember, the prices that we calculate using this tool will be for members who do not sign in. However, if a customer belongs to a customer group, they may receive a discount. Okay, so let's continue. Very similar to the supplier pricing tool, you can select categories down here. You can drill down into subcategories as you like. Now up here is a factor that we will set per category. This factor will take the cost from the supplier, that is, the cost that the supplier charges the reseller per product, and it will multiply by this number. And again, this is independent per category. So if a reseller wants to mark up some categories more or less than others, they can do that here. So they simply set all the values they want based on the category that they are thinking about. And then they press markup. Now this will go through the catalog and will mark up all the prices based on these factors. In addition, if a supplier adds a new product or changes the cost of an existing product, this number will calculate that price for the reseller. It will automatically put in the margin depending on what category that product belongs to. This way, the reseller will always maintain their proper margin so that they can make the profit that they expect. Let me make this clear using the silver rings category. We will make the markup at 1.8. That means if a supplier adds a product at a $10 cost, the reseller will sell it to their customers at $18, making an $8 profit. Both the supplier and the reseller have the ability to deal with complex pricing in a large database of products. This is just one of the features that WLCart offers that nobody else does. The WLCart system has many abilities, and we have more videos that will help explain how we can help you. The next video will explain how someone can come to the supplier site and sign up to become a reseller. So stay tuned at WLCart.com.